What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Ever since Grayscale started showing bullish signs for Bitcoin, the crypto market has been on a roller coaster. But here's the catch. While BTC might be the star, other cryptocurrencies are making waves in unique ways. And USDT's move into AI could revolutionize stablecoins. But it's a double-edged sword for potential privacy concerns. Also, for all of you meme coin fans out there, Tuah has finally woken up and she's responding to the situation at hand for her crashed crypto. And huge major things going on with XRP in Ripple we will be covering in this video for you. So stay informed, stay cautious, and stay ahead. Understanding these trends isn't just about keeping up, it's about making smart investment choices in a market where volatility is the norm. And if you stick with me till the end of this video, I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at our crypto community platform, Altcoin Pro. And here's where you're gonna get real-time access, real-time insights, expert analysis, and community of like-minded investors ready to navigate the crypto waves together. So don't miss out on this limited time opportunity to join the platform designed to elevate your crypto game. So if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. And if you're gonna be the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm that by smashing subscribe. So as we were talking about, we are going to be getting into this. No need to panic. Grayscale backs Bitcoin growth amid market dip. Tether CEO Paolo Ardonio teases AI platform targeting early of 2025. Tuah influencer speaks out after the meme coin rug pull allegations. And we'll be checking out all the breaking news that is happening over on X for you right now. But first, let's check the overall crypto health for you as far as the market goes. Crypto market cap currently sitting at $3.38 trillion. Fear and greed is sitting at 62. Bitcoin dominance starting to creep back up towards that 60 level. We would love to see that thing really start to come back down into the 50s and the 40s so we can see this altcoin season start to kick off. Trending coins for CoinMarketCap today is going to be Bitcoin, which is down at 97,000, Ethereum at 3,400, XRP 228, Solana 192, and Dogecoin 31.96 cents. With this recent market pullback, XRP has dropped back to the number 4 spot, Tether moving into number 3 by market cap dominance. Just a couple of days ago, Bitcoin had finally surpassed that $2 trillion market cap, now sitting at 1.928. And as we talk about, it's kind of a normal thing when coins reach not just only a certain psychological price, but also a psychological market cap, which we'll talk about when we get over into some of these meme coins, when people start to take profit. So it looks like when the market cap finally reached that $2 trillion for Bitcoin, people definitely started taking some profits at that level, believing that it was just too good to be true. We will also be getting into the charts for XRP at the end of the video as well. And we'll also take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. But like we were saying in the kickoff of the video, we have had a very nice recovery after a dramatic fall back into that support level for XRP. Good to see it back in the green for the day. The candle has 55 minutes left before the candle close. As we sit right now, down 27% from the recent highs. So before we get into the XRP news and some meme coin news, let's talk about Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's recent retreat from its all-time highs over $100,000 has raised concerns among investors, especially after that crazy information that came out with the Federal Reserve not being allowed to own by law Bitcoin. That freaked a lot of people out. And then we had obviously the interest rate scenario go on. But the director of research at Grayscale, he's trying to calm everyone down, stating that short-term volatility should not overshadow the long-term prospects of Bitcoin. Pandel noted that the supportive macroeconomic fundamentals, the institutional adoption of Bitcoin, and the development of regulations as key catalysts for the further growth of the Bitcoin market. According to Pandel, the volatility experienced recently is proof that Bitcoin is here to stay and is only growing in its significance in the world of finance. He says Bitcoin is not an isolated asset in the financial market. As Bitcoin reached the market cap of $2 trillion, Bitcoin has become as liquid as the euro and the yen, thus becoming an indispensable part of the global financial system. He also pointed out that the ETFs and positive political stance towards cryptocurrencies in the United States as factors that can enhance the Bitcoin adoption and price in the next few years. Pandel also went on to say, we're probably at a phase where Bitcoin dominance should be coming down. As we mentioned, when we looked at coin market cap, where it's getting close to that 60 again. Will we finally have the altcoin season once market dominance pulls back? And he says that this definitely could lead to that altcoin season. And as you know, if you've been in the crypto market for any time at all, everyone is very excited about the Bitcoin price rise, but a lot of people are scared away by the price tag. $100,000, $105,000 for a Bitcoin's kind of scary for people. So people tend to want to go buy cheaper and more affordable altcoins, right? So altcoin season is always good for the majority of investors. And when it comes to regulatory shifts and institutional adoption on the horizon, Pandol emphasized we just need clear rules around that, noting that providing more guidance in the manner would open up new ways for institutional investors to invest. Because when you think about it, if you're a major company and you're excited, you want to invest your money, you got some cash on the side and you want to help your business grow and you want to find an asset that's potentially going to increase over time. And then you dive into the crypto world. You go ahead and you buy some Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're sent a Wells notice, or boom, you're sent a cancellation because your company owns an illegal product. And that's what these major corporations are scared of right now. That's why you have some people front running it, like MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, because he's taking the risk. Right? So he's taking the risk that eventually Bitcoin will be accepted as a normal situation and the regulations will come around and he's already going to be in place because he was the one willing to take that risk and front run the adoption of Bitcoin. Most companies don't have that risk tolerance. Institutional adoption is still the main story of Bitcoin's development, with large investors such as pensions and sovereign wealth funds predicted to enter the market. So they're not even here yet, but they're coming. According to the Grayscale exec, this is because Bitcoin is now a $2 trillion asset class, which has the potential of luring these institutions. He said that the future regulation would enhance the integration of Bitcoin with traditional financial systems as more people take the digital currency. So as we know, we've seen the market starting to dump. So there was some selling pressure that came in, some profit taking, and then the newer investors started heading for the heels. And if you're a brand new investor into crypto, you just put $10,000 into Bitcoin, you've turned a little profit, maybe you've turned it into 20-30% gains, so you went from 10 to 12 to $13,000. That's really exciting. But then you see it start to come back and you don't want to take the risk of losing more than you invested and you start to sell off. And that's what these markets do to a lot of newer investors. They scare them away with this volatility. But those of you that have ridden the roller coaster, you know that it's just part of the deal. Now, as you know, Tether is going to be in some hot water coming December 30th. They're going to have to delist USD Tether on all of the major exchanges in Europe. So they're having to find a way to shift. And the company known for its 140 billion USDT stablecoin has made a significant effort to expand beyond its stablecoin operation this year. Tether is working on an artificial intelligence platform aiming to debut early next year, according on X posts by CEO Paolo Ardonio. Just got the draft for our site's Tether's AI platform coming soon, targeting Q1 of 2025. Last year, Tether acquired a stake in an artificial intelligence and cloud computing firm, Northern Data, indicating its growing interest in AI. While the details were scarce about the upcoming platform, Tether's ambition to release a product in the red-hot industry also underscores the growing intersection of crypto and artificial intelligence. Paulo goes on to say, our upcoming AI platform is just the beginning of a long journey that will see very important investments by Tether in this sector. Tether's focus, as always, will remain building technology solutions that focus on freedom, independence, and resilience. So when we take a look at what else is going on with Tether and breaking news, we have Rumble announcing a $775 million strategic investment from Tether. So Tether's going to be directly investing into Rumble. We also noticed that they did invest in their AI program. Too bad you didn't know about that ahead of time, because Rumble announcing this, their trading has up 30% in the after hours, going from $7.19 to $9.41 in after hours trading.
For more than a decade, Ripple has been the industry leader in on-chain solutions for institutional finance. From the beginning, Ripple has always worked with global regulators, ensuring our solutions are compliant and adhere with local regulations wherever we decide to launch our products. We are well positioned to launch Ripple USD for several reasons. We're focused on the gold standard of compliance. RLUSD is issued in accordance with the New York State Department of Financial Services stablecoin guidance, which sets forth requirements designed to protect stablecoin holders. The requirements touch on the timely redemption of stablecoins, the safekeeping of stablecoin reserve assets, independent third-party attestations to verify the reserve. Ripple USD is one of the few stablecoins that is fully regulated. Our regulators have stringent disclosure requirements, such as the publication of monthly attestations by an independent certified public accountant to verify the reserves backing the stablecoin. Monthly third-party attestations of the reserve ensure transparent reporting and reserve management. There will be clear redemption rights and other regulatory standards that are designed to protect holders. For over 10 years, Ripple has always chosen to work with and partner with regulators, policymakers, and financial institutions. Our partnerships with major banks and payment institutions bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto solutions. These established relationships will bring the next wave of users and assets on-chain with Ripple USD.
And on top of that, breaking just in, Ripple reportedly to donate $5 million in XRP to President-elect Trump's inauguration per Fox. And on top of that, Bitstamp is now building a derivatives exchange on the XRP ledger and being acquired by Robinhood in 2025. This is going to be absolutely insane for XRP in the future. Then let's not forget all of the partnerships that are already here for Ripple. We got Ripple in the middle, the main core of the product. We have potential for CBDCs. You got Flare, Mojo Loop, SBI, PolySign, Codius, and so much more. And then all of the individual partners, the World Bank, potentially the Federal Reserve, the Rockefeller Foundation. Absolutely insane times to be a member of the XRP army. And Uphold posted a little while ago, fun fact, if you're a resident in the United States, your bank works with FedNow and RTP, you can instantly withdraw your XRP to USD on Uphold. And in some other interesting news, the Tuah influencer speaks out about her rug pull. She came out today finally for the first time since the scenario, and she says, I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you have experienced losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using this link below. So let me know, are you involved in the Tuah coin? Do you think that she's going to be able to revive this coin? Do you think she's in trouble? Let me know in the comments section. Taking a look at the charts here for XRP. As we know, the money flow is extremely important. I mean, look at what happened when the money flow turned green on the daily chart, and we continue to have bullish inflows into XRP. Now we have flattened out on the daily quite a bit here. Our momentum line has come all the way down to near zero line. So we are in a scenario where this needs to turn back up, or we could start to really see some falling to the downside. What I did do is I went and I looked at the 6-hour chart because I was trying to find some really good news for us. And as we take a look, before the main liftoff happened, our 6-hour money flow was red, and it was indicating money was pouring out, and it started to round off for us. So you can see right here, money flow rounded off, and then it just turned absolute green. Well, as we can see, money flow started coming out, and great news with that is we just traded sideways. We could have been plowing down to the downside, but because of the bullish sentiment in the market, we are still maintaining a relatively nice trading sideways pattern with a support sitting here at basically $2.20. Now we have this extreme dip area. So every time it has hit this, it has an extreme reaction from that area. And that's coming to us from $1.90. But what I want you to see here is the red money flow has come down and starting to curl back up. And the momentum wave here has bottomed out, started making its way back up. This is on the 6-hour, and it is just now peaking above the zero line here. What we're looking for is the money flow to officially turn green again on this level here on the 6-hour. We do have a green dot indicating a potential move to the upside, which we did see last time here. Unfortunately, money flow was coming to the down, so it was not enough momentum to rise to the upside. But now we have money flow about to cross over the zero line. Momentum wave starts to rise to the top. VWAP has already crossed over the zero line. So on this larger time frame of the 6 hours, we have some very positive signs that we might be taking back off to the upside. So we'll continue to monitor this. The VWAP on the daily here is a little different. Obviously, it's come to the bottom. This needs to round back up and start to head upwards. If we can get this to start heading towards the zero line, cross back over, obviously that all has to do with more money coming into the system. Most of our coins have turned green today, which is very positive. Bitcoin also bouncing off of the 50 exponential moving average, running into a potential resistance level right here. If we can crack back above this, getting us back to 98,700 and then start heading back to the upside here, very positive for Bitcoin as well. And as we know, when Bitcoin tends to lead the market, all the other coins follow. But today, Bitcoin was a red candle all day, has now flipped back to green. It is up $321, has 30 minutes left in the candle close. If we can finish this day with the green candle close and another momentum day, getting back above this previous high of $100,000 and getting that as a support again, we could see some very exciting things happening for Bitcoin. Now, as we talked about several days ago, Bitcoin is in a potential bull flag pattern play out. Right now, it's just retesting to the bottom side. That full extension of that bull flag plays out at $120, $122. Now, let's take a look at the sneak peek from Altcoin Pro University. You can join us, www.bullrunners.com, or click the link down in the description. Today, we had a Bitcoin market update, key metrics and scenario to watch come from Curious J. Scenario 1 to play out would be a flush and bounce. Bitcoin continues to drop, flushing out weak hands and possibly retesting lower support levels. Keep an eye at 92,000 first, the EMA ribbon support, and then 76,000, the 200-day MA support, as the next major levels if the sell-off continues. After the flush, this could set up a strong bounce that reignites bullish momentum. Scenario 2, which would be climb higher, then divergence. Bitcoin pushes higher from here, retesting the broken RSI trend line as resistance. If this happens, it could form a higher high above 108,000, but also create a bearish RSI divergence. And this pattern has often led to steep corrections in the past, potentially 30 to 40% pullbacks sometime in Q1. The bias right now, slightly leaning towards scenario 2, but more neutral at the moment. We need to see more confirmation whether the RSI reclaiming 50 plus or key support levels breaking. Let's keep an eye out how this plays over the next couple of days before forming the strong bias. So if you want to be in the know of these types of updates every single day coming your way to help you stay ahead of the game, make sure you head over to bullrunners.com, www.bullrunners.com. Get signed up today. And then also, I know some of you guys, you heard over and over and over the last couple of days, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And you're like, I don't have any extra dry powder to buy the dip. So the great thing is we here at Bull Runners have a way for you to make some extra cash to buy the dip. So take a look at this.
Hey bull runners, this is super time sensitive, especially if you're looking to stack more crypto before the bull run is over. Did you know that Visa and Mastercard lost a $5.5 billion class action lawsuit for imposing unfair fees on merchants and business owners? So if you own a business, or if you know any business owners that process payments with Visa or Mastercard between 2004 and 2019, that's 15 years, you could actually be owed a refund of 1 to 1.5% of your total revenue from that period. That's a lot of money. For example, this business that generated 1.6 million in credit card revenue during those years is getting back $28,000. This business that generated over 7 million is getting back $93,000. And this business that generated over $20 million during those years is getting back over $320,000. That's money they didn't even know was on the table. And all they did was fill out a form through the link below this video. It literally takes less than a minute to see if you qualify, but you don't want to wait too long because the deadline to file is February 4th, 2025. So the sooner that you fill out the form below, the sooner that you can reclaim what's rightfully yours. Plus, if you don't have a business, you can actually earn 3% by referring businesses that do qualify by creating your affiliate account through the link below. So this is a no-brainer way to get money back in your pocket to use for your business, or if you want to use it for crypto or other assets to invest in, you can do that. So click the link below. Let's get you paid.